I have 30 minutes to do everything that I wanted to do. I actually don't look like how my hair looks. Awesome. Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. It's technically the second day of school. School started yesterday. But today's my first day on campus, and I haven't had classes on campus since like November of 2022. So it's my first time back in a while, and I don't know how I feel about it because I really have been enjoying my online classes. Something about sitting in a lecture hall with other people makes me not that excited, but whatever. I have 2 classes today, so I'm about to head up to campus and suffer through those. I'm so excited for you to come with me. I tried to do like a heatless curl routine last night, but it just kind of looks messy and I don't really have the time to fix it, so I was gonna pull it back, but that looks dumb. So I think I'm just gonna go in it like this, so that way on Thursday when I show up to class in like sweatpants, they're not expecting much, because this dressing up is only happening for the first day and because I'm on camera. It's so hot. Huh? It's so hot. Yeah. Okay. I'm on campus. This is so strange. I haven't been here in like a year. But I have like 45 extra minutes. I'm here early. So I think I'm gonna just kind of walk around the building and find where my classes are and then go to those classes, and then I'm gonna pick up my books once it's done, and then I get to go home. I don't know, I'm like nervous. This is my 3rd year here. I don't know why I'm nervous. That was really easy. I thought I was gonna have to search the entire building, but my classroom's right at the top of the stairs, so I didn't have to go anywhere. I just had to walk up the stairs. So now I have like 45 minutes to kill with nothing to do. The building I'm at now, that's like my 2nd class of the day. So I'm gonna walk to my 1st class. I don't have to find that one. Right, vlogging on campus. I don't have to find that one. I know where that one is. So I'm just gonna walk to it and sit outside of it for like an hour. I know I kind of missed campus. It's pretty. It's miserable and hot, and I wore a sweater, which was my mistake, but it's really pretty. The worst. I have to pee so bad. Okay. I don't know if y'all could hear me when I was leaving, just because it was really crowded and busy. That was probably one of the most painful classes I've ever had to sit through. The professor's really nice. He just talked for a very long time about nothing that was on the screen. It was really hard for him to get back on track. But that's fine, we lived. This is so awful. Now I'm heading to my 2nd class. I did it, and I finished, and it wasn't as miserable as I thought. I will say, I think my 2nd class is going to be a lot more engaging than my 1st class, but he did start the presentation defining an existential crisis and then started talking about death. So I feel like this class is gonna make me have many breakdowns psychologically, but he said that that was encouraged, so great. This is probably the worst part. I won't have to do this ever again unless I want to, but to go pick up my textbooks I have to go all the way to the other side of campus, and it's hot and I'm wearing a long sleeve. That was my fault, but just incredibly warm and hot and gross. I'm at the bookstore. Fun fact, I used to work here. Didn't necessarily enjoy this job, but I'm very familiar, and I'm here to pick up my books, and hopefully it doesn't take forever. I'm sweating. It is miserably warm. Again, doesn't help that I chose to wear a turtleneck. That's on me. I have 4 bags of textbooks. Makes sense because I'm taking 6 classes. I'm gonna do a haul later. Textbook haul. So far, I've only seen one person that I know. And it's not even someone that I was like super close friends with anyways, so I didn't have to interact with anybody today, which was nice. But now I'm just waiting for my dad to get here so that I can go home. And now that I have these like textbooks and access cards and everything, I can actually start doing my work, which is good. I can actually be productive. That's all. I have nothing else to report. It's been a productive day. Considering the fact that I usually be getting out of bed right about now, I feel great. I feel sweaty and warm, but once I get home and get something to eat, I will show you guys all my textbooks, and I'll tell you guys about the classes that I'm taking, and hopefully we will get some work done today, because we're gonna start off the semester strong or something like that. There is no amount of setting spray in this world that could have prepared my face for today. I'm not gonna have to walk across campus ever again. This is just to like pick up my textbooks. My 2 buildings are right next to each other, and I don't know if I already said this, but I only have 2 classes on campus, and the buildings are right next to each other. I have like 15 minutes in between the 2 of them to get from one room to the next, and literally need like 5 minutes to walk. Yeah, that's as much like sun exposure as I'm getting every single day, except for today when I had to come up to the bookstore. While I'm sitting here waiting, I've forgotten how much I love just sitting here and people watching. That obviously isn't something that I can do when I take online classes. So being back on campus, one of my favorite things is watching the people who ride their little electric scooters, or you know, bicycles, and just not look at where they're going, or just don't care about how fast they're going. And at least once a week when I was up on campus all the time, I saw a collision of some sort. Even like people on skateboards. Anyone on wheels, generally, just like not looking at where they're going. There were people riding rollerblades like through buildings, not really paying attention. So I haven't seen any today, but I know that that's something that I get to look forward to now that I'm back here, is watching someone on an electric scooter just absolutely crash into someone because they're not paying attention. I'm home now, thank the Lord, because it is hot outside. Very quickly, at least I hope very quickly, I'm gonna run you through the classes that I'm taking this semester and all of my textbooks. I do have some online classes that have like ebooks or whatever, I'm not going to get into those because I don't really care about those. I kind of forget that they exist. But these are all physical textbooks that I have. This first book is kind of like a guided notebook plus like access card for an online textbook for my college algebra class. This class is the reason why I have 6 classes this semester. I originally made my schedule to only have 5 because that is the typical like full course load. I think technically a full course load is only 4 courses, but they suggest that you do 5 every semester. That's 15 credit hours. That way you graduate in 4 years. That's how I've made my schedule every single semester. But then I saw that I needed to satisfy a math credit for my like one of my gen ed requirements. I saw that college algebra was an option. I'm personally really good at algebra. I've taken like business calculus classes before. Those are much more rigorous and demanding, and I did well in those. I took algebra 1 and 2 in high school and did really well. I do better with algebra than I do geometry or calculus or trigonometry or any of those classes. So I added this one on kind of at the last minute. This is the class that pushed me to 6 classes. And I'm hoping that it's easy enough for me to not have to be worried about taking 6 classes. Which sounds kind of crazy because it's a math class and people don't like taking math in college, but really just banking on the fact that it's algebra, and I hope that that means that it's easy and that I already know how to do everything. That college algebra class is an online class that I'm taking this semester. Another online class that I'm taking this semester is American History 2. I never took American History 1, but for some reason I was allowed to take American History 2. There's no like prerequisite or anything. That's fun. This class has 2 textbooks. The first one, and textbooks, these are novels. These are definitely novels, right? Yeah, but used as textbooks, whatever. This one's called Voices of Freedom. This one's called Give Me Liberty. I am fascinated by American history. I'm interested in it, but I'm also really bad at remembering dates and names, which is essentially all history is. So, a little worried about that one, but not really. That is not my biggest worry this semester. And again, that's another online class, so should be a piece of cake. My 2 other online classes, because I'm taking 4 online, are Global Cyber Ethics, which has an e-text that I already purchased and have access to. And then, Business Law. Business Law is my last online class this semester. And I actually tried taking it over the summer. No, I tried taking it in the spring, I think, last spring. And the professor that I had just wasn't very helpful, and it's so much information, like legal contract information and information about courts and such, that I just couldn't grasp, especially in the way that that professor is teaching it. So I dropped that course, and now I'm having to, try and take it again because I need that credit to graduate. But I'm taking it on a different campus with a different professor. I think I did try to take it over the summer. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember. But I also feel like now that I'm taking it over the fall, I have more time to like understand it. Business Law is the one class that I am the most scared for this semester. American History 2, College Algebra, and Global Cyber Ethics. Not too concerned about those. And then finally, I'm also taking 2 classes on campus in person this semester. Those are the 2 classes that I went to today. Hey, I'll be on campus every Tuesday and Thursday for those classes. The first one is negotiations and conflict resolution. Seems pretty simple to me, but it's also that's a basic concept. But if it goes into like the specifics of like certain business deals where I have to remember like dates and names, that might be a little troublesome. I also, we went over the syllabus today because it's the first day, and when he was talking about the book, I can't remember if I already bought that book and it's like an e-book, or if he hadn't posted the book in advance, and so I didn't buy it in advance, and I'm gonna have to buy it again. Or not buy it again, but like buy the book and then have to go to the bookstore and pick up more stuff. I'm gonna look into that. I should probably do that. And then my last class of the day is Responsible Leader and Good Life, which is basically like a religious studies class and how that applies to like business and being a good leader. And I have 2 books for that. The first one is Leadership and Virtue. Yeah. And then the second book is called Life Worth Living. And my professor said that we don't touch on this until like the end of the semester, but this is always like, students are always really interested in this one, so that's good. I also think that these 2 books, they didn't have the option to rent them, so I think I get to keep these 2. I mean, obviously, I bought them. I would get to keep them, but I'm saying I think it's these 2 books that I get to keep and not any of the others. 6 freaking classes. Insane. But I'm also, today is technically the second day, but it's my first day on campus. But like the first day of my junior year of college. Surprise, I look like a minor, but I'm not. I'm almost 21 and I'm 3 years into college. Yeah, technically it's the first day, but because of the credits that I earned the past 2 summers where I've taken classes and just the credits that I came into college with from high school, I'm actually like 3/4 of the way done with my junior year of college, and I'm gonna graduate early. That's the plan, at least. I have to meet with my advisor and kind of confirm that. 6 classes. That was definitely a choice that I made. And I can see my Canvas page in my head of all of the assignments that I already have due. I think I have like 8 or 9, and it's literally the second day. So I'm going to actually be productive now and do some work and check some things off of that to-do list now that I have access to these books and access to the material. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You're definitely gonna want to do that. I post videos every Wednesday, and I'll see you next week. My brain is mush. Thanks for watching.